round of applause. Can we talk about it, please? And can we be about it and celebrate it? 98% of 98 million citizens in Vietnam are now fully vaccinated. See how difficult that really was? 98% of 98 million people are fully vaccinated in Vietnam. I repeat, this is good news. There's not a whole lot of hoopla or fanfare about it. You know why? Because people were responsible and did what they needed to do. You know, I don't know why it is the case, but it is. We all know it. People who are responsible do the right thing, don't really have any issue at all. They never get loved upon or appreciated. Whereas the people who want to be irresponsible, stubborn, deliberatively argumentative, they get accolades and cheered on. And they gain all the attention. And so when you have a structure so imbalanced like that, where all the attention goes to the negative and never the positive, then you can't learn or gain examples as to what other societies, cultures, people are doing that's really awesome and impactful. Vietnam could be a model and case study for, yes, the United States of America. But no, we don't want to think about it like that. Not a nation we went to war with in the 60s to defeat communism. No, not that. We don't want to think about it in those terms. This is almost the probably most impressive medical feat on a governmental level in human history, that an entire country is nearly fully vaccinated in under a year going through this pandemic. Going on 2. Look here. That's something to be applauded and stated and congratulated and appreciated. And you barely will hear any news about it. But what you will see, or what you will hear, the Freedom Convoy, unruly, stubborn, irresponsible individuals in mass get all the attention. And then you wonder why the negative frequency stays so low. Because that's what you give your attention to. People who don't want to be anything but stubborn. Nobody's going interviewing all the people in Vietnam, asking them, why did you get vaccinated? You know why? They don't want to hear the answer. Because the answer is simplistic. I knew what I needed to do and I got it done. It's simple. It's boringly simple. But what spectators and eyeballs are drawn to is the commotion, the chaos, the calamity of the sour cream brigade. And there's a sour cream brigade in every nation. So you'll probably see some individuals in Vietnam protesting too. Believe you me, they'll show you two people and say that's representative of all the people. Just like they're doing with the Freedom Convoy in Canada. The vast majority of people in Canada never supported the Freedom Convoy. Let me just be clear. Now it's gotten so bad that you have counter protesters protesting, being blocked in, really, literally being blocked in. It's funny how the Freedom Convoy is protesting confinement when they're literally confining individuals into their homes. You can't move on a residential street. There's trucks everywhere. So you're blockaded in. Literally home confinement. But they don't live there, so they don't have to worry about it. Can you make this shit up? They have multiple vehicles, so they can afford to leave one there. These people are not nice or empathetic at all. They're selfish, greedy, all the negative and bad things that concern the human vibration. That's what they summarize in totality. And they get all of the coverage. It'd be like glorifying murderers. There's a lot of murderers in our society. It'd be like glorifying them. Oh, they're out there protesting. They want to have their freedom to murder. Just somebody yelling freedom is the dumbest thing ever for anybody to go along with it without any proper context. Freedom. Pretty soon, everybody wants to have their freedom to do everything. So you don't need laws. So is that really freedom or anarchy? Literally, there were 12 people on the bridge, blocking the bridge. There's other people from other nations sending money to pay for these individuals to continue doing this. Most of the money those truckers are raising is not coming from Canada. In fact, Canadians don't support it at all. All the polling and data is clear. Remember, I told you, go and ask the people. And they did. The overwhelming majority of Canadians do not support it. They just had a provincial election. Justin Trudeau was just re-elected. Some people say, oh, well, it was close. Our elections are close too. He got re-elected. The overwhelming majority of people in those communities support most, if not all, of the COVID restrictions. And we're going to talk about COVID restrictions very soon on IG, so follow me there. But wait a minute. You see how there's two sides to this that never get covered? People in developing nations are taking care of business. Costa Rica, 96% of all of its citizens are fully vaccinated. Children too. Vietnam, 98%. Canada has a high vaccination rate. 86%. It's probably in the 90s now. America is still stuck, I think maybe at 60, if that. So you have a lot of stubborn citizens, and we're making the news all around the world. People are seeing the result of what happens when you don't have herd immunity through vaccination. They're seeing unruly passengers flying from city to city all across America. In 2021, already 394 incidents of violence and unruly passengers on commercial airlines in this nation. And we're February 15th, and we're already at 300, 400, nearly 400 incidents. One just recently was super violent. All the passengers thought they were going to die. An individual on the plane literally tried to open the cockpit door. The stewardess had to run with a coffee, one of the coffee containers, and hit him repeatedly on the head. Blood everywhere on the plane. Everybody was freaking out. You think that motherfucker was vaccinated? Everybody knows what's happening in this country around the world, and they're not following the American lead. Leadership is telling the citizen to do something, and a lot of citizens leadership is finding are just stubborn for the sake of being stubborn, and you see the end result. But we have to congratulate individuals who do the right thing. So congratulations, Vietnam. Congratulations.